Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain. Pain, can I kick it?
Winter is just around the corner as you get a look at Bills Stadium just south of Buffalo, New York. The folks in Buffalo love their Bills, and a moment ago they entered to the delight of this sold-out crowd. They're set for football as their Bills will do battle with the Pittsburgh Steelers. Three-quarters of the NFL season are complete. What works in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
On the return, the Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. First carry of the game for Jalen Samuels. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
11 on the play. First down, Steelers.
On the carry, it's Samuels. The tackle is made by Micah Hyde.
Samuels, the ball
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They'll run for the first time with James Conner. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
A good carry and a first down by James Conner, and this Pittsburgh team is really hoping he's back. Form because last year the entire Pittsburgh offense suffered without Ben Roethlisberger at quarterback. James Conner only 715 combined yards, but in 2018 he was a Pro Bowl running back. Combined yardage that year 1,470. They're hoping for 2018 James Conner in 2020.
They'll look to throw on first down with Josh Rosen. He's going to float this over the middle deep into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Teron Johnson able to pick it. They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go? Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared. But I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
But they certainly came out firing in this one, and while that one was incomplete, I can't imagine that'll be the last shot that they take in this game.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. On play action, Allen. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. A gain of 13, it's a first down.
First and 10.
That certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, Nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
25 yards the pickup there, and also a first down. Boy, the offensive line there, that was a thing of beauty to watch them block.
I love how you give a little appreciation for those big guys up front, and well-deserved. But how about the execution behind them? You can see the hours of practice that have gone into it. Great pocket by the running back. Quarterback puts it right in the perfect spot. Great mesh point by them. The timing on point. The run even better.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen going deep for Diggs. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Stephon Diggs with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Bills have taken the early lead. Now the try here for the point after. Now, these are not going to be easy on a cold, snowy night, but this one is up and through.
Makes the score Bills 7, Steelers nothing.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Over first and 10. At their own 19-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start first and 10. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Second and 9 at the 20-yard line.
Here's Rosen to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
He'll get that one complete to Connor. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35.
Complete to James.
The Steelers picking up 15 yards there and a first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. McFarland his first carry of the ball game. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 34-yard line.
2nd and 11 now. Play action here with Rosen. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off near the 44, and he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-0, You would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well.
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. It's a gain of 35.
But they didn't ease into that drive right out of the turnover. They go for the big shot downfield and hit it. A lot of teams have that opportunity, but not every coach is going to greenlight that type of a play call. I love their aggressiveness.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. From the gun, it's Allen. This will be caught at about the 6. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Stephon Diggs with his 14th touchdown of the year, 2nd of the game. And the Bills will add on to their lead. Extra point through the snowflakes, something good. And it's now 14-0. Now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Running with McFarland. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30. The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
On the ground, it's McFarland. And he's going to be stopped short of a 1st down as they'll get to him at about the 33. And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. And they'll indeed go for it with Rosen. Oh, hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Bills are going to take over in excellent field position. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Let's go. Check 55 to Mike. Check 55 to Mike. You ain't doing nothing today.
Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Throwing on 1st down is Allen. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Mike Hilton. And a great return as he's up close to the 40-yard line.
Well, if you go by the numbers, you'll find as the temperature goes down, so does the passing efficiency. And now that we're in December, even the routine throws are going to be harder for the quarterbacks. And this one, it winds up getting picked off.
They begin the drive with McFarland. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
On the tackle. A gain of 2. Brings up.
They run the counter. McFarland. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Steelers.
On first down, McFarland. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's McFarland.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
3rd down.
They'll run with McFarland. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35.
The ball carrier.
Give him 2 yards on that play, and it'll give him a fresh set of downs. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They run the counter. McFarland. And he'll be taken down at the 34. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker, and what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. On play action, Rosen. Dancing to his left. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and inches.
They'll try and run for him with counter. And some room to maneuver. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers.
The ball carrier.
James Conner, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Steelers are able to make this a close game again. So they went to the ground game on 3rd, hoping to pick up the first. They also picked up a touchdown.
Offensive linemen so used in this situation to having to pass block. All right, you're looking at what it is, 3rd down. They don't care that it's 3rd and whatever. They figure they're going to throw the ball. And when you call a running play, I think you energize them. I think you juice them up, because I haven't met an offensive lineman yet that likes to pass block more than they like to run block. And they opened up some nice holes there for him, and he took it to the house.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast.
And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. T.J. Watt has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
15-yard line.
Play action. Now it's Allen. That's complete to Davis. He's at the 30, 20, 10, and all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Gabriel Davis, 84 yards. And his guys get the quick strike touchdown. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Makes the score Bills 21. Steelers 7.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness. Maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
On second down, McFarland accelerating, and off he goes. The 20. And he is down deep into Buffalo territory. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 65 yards. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. The intended receiver there, the rookie Chase Claypool. But it'll be second and goal.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
On second down, McFarland. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that is going to set up third and goal. They'll run here with McFarland. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line.
With the way things have gone in this game, I think they've got to consider going for it here. I realize it's just the second quarter, so they're not panicking, but they need something to give them positive momentum to get things going.
The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on fourth and goal. That is caught. It's Juju for the Steeler touchdown.
To Juju Smith-Schuster.
Juju Smith-Schuster with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Steelers have now made this a one-score game. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now.
Bills 21, Steelers 14.
Chris Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
You ain't nothing!
And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15.
16-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you've got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are in the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if. That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Stephon Diggs.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
Going deep for Diggs, and it's incomplete. Both players had a shot at that one. Neither can get it, and it brings up fourth down.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
Johnson on the return. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10.
At their own 38-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Less than 30 seconds to go in the half. Pretty good starting field position, all things considered. You'd think they definitely have time to get to field goal range.
Yes, and you get into the huddle or you come off the bench here and you've called multiple plays because you're going to say, this is how we're going to run them in order, guys. You don't have time for audibles. You don't have time to change anything. You're trying to get the ball in position to at least get 3. They've got a great shot to do it right here.
And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Looking at a 3rd and 2. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Intercepted. The Bills take over 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. So after the INT, it's Allen. Going deep for Diggs. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Mike Hilton.
Intercepted by the Steelers. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 4-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well.
And it's intercepted in the end zone. Able to get there and pick it. So that's now 3 first-half interceptions, and that last one even costlier as it's returned for 6 points. So as a quarterback, how do you regain your focus?
Well, QB 101 says you never show them that you're sweating. Still act like you're the guy that you've thrown 6 touchdown passes, not 3 interceptions. But he's human. He's got to face up to his teammates. He's got to own up to that. See if he can brace up and also not look over his shoulder and see his backup starting to warm up. It's going to be a tough one for him.
Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Final play of the first half, barring a penalty, as they come up on 1st and 10. And they'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he's going to lose yardage, not that it matters, as the final seconds tick away. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game.
Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Not too many breaks ahead, according to the radar. More snow on the horizon as we are back underway in half number 2. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. A 2nd and 10 on a chilly, snowy December day, and I must say, I'm loving it. Kind of putting me in the holiday spirit. Charles hates it. It's giving me the evil eye, folks. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 15 yards on the play, first down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. Working out of the shotgun, here's Allen. Finding his safety valve here, that's complete. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets, because...
And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Joe Hayden, the veteran, with a pick. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in, coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
After the interception, here's Rosen. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 33. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran a wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It can be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first. Down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here we go, D. Get off the field. Switch it. Come on, switch it. Switch.
Now Allen. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Steven Nelson able to get a hand in coverage.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
We're in the 3rd quarter in upstate New York with a 2nd and 10. Allen off the play fake. Eluding the pressure right. And now he's going to use his legs. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Josh Allen, very athletic at 6'5", showing the versatility, picking up the first on the scramble.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Mike 48. I smell fear in it.
On play action, Allen rolling to his right. He's got it complete to Diggs, right side. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Bills will extend their lead.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that. Truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
On the return, the Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. And not much, maybe a yard up to the 29.
Ball carrier.
I think they want to start getting back into this game. It behooves them to get better on 1st down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. On 2nd and 9, Rosen. And now here is another interception. He's picked off at his own 47. Well, they definitely definitely figured out something defensively at halftime, Charles. That's now 2 drives and 2 interceptions here in this third quarter.
And I think the easy thing for us to say is, boy, they made an adjustment, didn't they? Or they showed him something different. I'm not so sure it's that as much as maybe he's just been impatient and forced the ball a little bit. In any event, as you noted, back-to-back interceptions thrown.
A really nice gain of 25 yards.
10 at the 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material. Operating from the gun. Allen, his throw caught right around the 6. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Bills turn that interception into a touchdown. Going to set him back 5 yards. And a slightly more difficult attempt here from the 20. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Good. Makes the score Bills 42, Steelers 14.
Is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Here comes Johnson on the return. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my question is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. But we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
McFarland once more. And he'll be taken down here at about the 23-yard line. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down. Back now in Buffalo. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. They'll try and throw for it with Rosen. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Complete to Juju.
No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
1st down, Pittsburgh.
On 1st down, it's Rosen. Now they set up a screen for McFarland. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
So after a run like that, I will guarantee that the head coach is saying to himself, maybe even over his headsets to the rest of the staff, where was that all game long? We needed that. That's the type of run we planned for going into the game. Didn't get much of that, but let's move it forward. Let's build on it, get ready for the next week, and let's go Cat.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Rosen. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal. And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. Now a run with McFarland. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3. 2nd and goal from the 1.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll run with McFarland. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. About a half yard from the end zone, 3rd and goal. Now whistles here before the snap, and it looks like one of the Steelers may have moved. A bad time for a false start penalty as they're backed up now for 3rd and goal. Now it's Rosen. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Micah Hyde. Past the 10 to the 11-yard line, and that's where the return stops. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Check 3, check 3, check 3.
They go again with Muhammad. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 15.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Gain brings up 3rd and 6.
Alert, alert, alert. Pull it together.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. Able to find Waller. That's complete. And he is going to have a Bills 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you're talking about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by the all-pro safety, Minka Fitzpatrick. Now they get a 4th quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over.
3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
One final shot here for Rosen. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Tonight's final score, Bills